right, folks, we are in our semifinal match. Again, no one trumps Mr. Mike Zuglin. He waits for no one, and they are underway, currently 1-0. I have to tend to something quickly, and I wanted to mention that there are still a couple of raffle tickets available for the Joss Q. So if you do want to get in on the Joss Q raffle, I can do that remotely right now, but it's got to be right now. And if you want to get in on that, you got to say it right now in the chat. Say, hey, get me a ticket. You can use any of the links that I have. They're all in the pinned comment in the chat. And they're $20 a spot. I have a couple left. And you got to say it right now. You can also private message me via Facebook Messenger. If you got my phone number, you can message me there. Just shoot me a text. Do it right now because there's only so many left. And we got to do it right now because after this match concludes, we do the drawing. And people are still buying them in the room right now. So again, if you do want to get in on the Joss Q raffle, and win a $1,500 custom engraved Joss Q. And if you want to get in on that, you don't have to be here to win. All right, Frank Costantino, you got to get 2 more. I'm going to make this a list right here. Frank EC, getting 2. And again, you can send that over with any of the links that I have in the pinned comment. No problem, Frank. All right, I'm going to put you in there. That's 2 more. Anybody else, let me know right now. So I'm going to go make that trip over there and put you guys in action. And again, you're going to know if you won. Right after this match, they're going to do the drawing right before the finals. So anybody else wants some tickets, let me know right now. I'm going to hang out just for a minute. I'm actually I'll let you guys go right through the end of this game. And when this game concludes, then we're going to go and just put those tickets in there. Again, all options available: Venmo, PayPal, Cash App, Facebook Pay, Zelle. There's pretty much all of the options there. We even got a Google Pay option. I mean, whatever you got. And if you don't have any of those options and you're one of my guys or girls, let me know. You can come see me Wednesday. I'll throw it in for you. Casanzio gonna make it happen here. 6 balls to tie it up at 1 game each. Ron also seeming like he's a little faster than normal. Jose Concepcion says the queue is mine. If you don't get in, so get in. That's right, Jose. 1 rail shape here to get on the 8 to the bottom right corner. A little high there. He just missed the point of that side pocket. That could have been death. That's why they say it's a game of inches. I'm going to say it's a game of millimeters, to be honest. Nice shot there. 1 more smooth stroke to get us tied up at 1 game apiece. All right, last call for the Joss Q raffle tickets via the stream. I'm going to go put those in there right now for you, Frank. All right, he gets it. 1 game apiece. Anybody else, let me know right now. I'm going to close it up. All right, I'm going to be right back. Frank, let me know which app you're sending that through. I'm going to go put the cash in for you right now. All right, that's it. I'll be right back. Don't go too far. Enjoy this battle right here to get into the finals against the undefeated Dr. Bob Medenjian. All right, I'll be right back, folks. Stand by. All right, folks, I'm back with you, and we got another special guest joining me, and it's none other than Mr. Pete Genovese. Pete, what's going on, my man?
How are you guys?
So
happy to be in the booth. This is where it all goes
all
down.
The magic,
huh?
Yeah, that's right. And I want to mention, you did great this weekend, man. What was that? Fifth, sixth there, or seventh, eighth? I mean, something like that.
I appreciate it. It was 7th, 8th.
Okay.
I wasn't prepared to beat Ron this morning.
I mean, he's tough as nails, man.
He's always tough.
So are you, but
excuses. It's just he could play at 12 o'clock at night. He could play at 11 o'clock in the morning. The guy's just so solid. I have so much respect for that guy. At 70 years old, such a straight shooter, and so much years of experience.
Yeah, he just goes out there in consistency over and over.
Just grinder. You can't ever let up on him.
That's right.
He's just so strong mentally. 70 years old. And he told me after the match, he said, I still love to compete, Pete. This is the reason why I can do it at 70 years old. I just love the game, but more importantly, I love to compete. Right now, he's trying to put it on Lukas in a bad way just because he loves to compete. Not personal against Lukas.
Yep.
And I'll tell you, Lukas, if he doesn't pull it together, he's not showing his best stuff right now.
That's right.
He really needs to tighten up.
And to build on that, I mentioned to Lukas, he was kind of just sitting there talking when like the match was about to be called, and I'm like, yeah, Lukas, don't go hit balls, just give it away. You know what I'm saying? Like he's like, oh yeah, and went in there and like he's getting ready now. But
right.
I mean, Lukas really needs to put his best foot forward right now and give it his all because he's not playing a chump. And, I mean, Dr. Bob Medenjian, how about that, man? 9-3 in the hot seat there. I mean, he crushed it.
He played so good. He showed why Doc Bob has been around for so long and consistently in the top of the field, still at 65 years old, still doing it just like Ron.
That's right.
And Lukas wasn't all there. Lukas missed a few shots in the side pocket. Clearly not the Lukas we're used to, and especially coming off a big tournament win just a week ago, right?
Yeah.
At Buffalo's.
Yeah, that's right.
You might think
is he going to bank this? Oh,
God.
Boy. A little fortune for Lukas there, but yeah, Ray Mack was in here.
It didn't hit the rail. It was going in.
That's right.
Just rubbed the rail.
But Ray Mack was mentioning that earlier about Lukas saying, he's playing a lot of pool and he seems like he's like fatigued and like he's trying to pretend like he's not, but he is. And he's probably mentally stressed and, his body, I mean, as young as he is, he's probably a little tired and a little sluggish. So he needs to really just step it up and just do what he knows how to do. And I mean, he's killing it out there. He really is. And it just goes to show you that everybody's human. And, we're definitely hoping that we can, see him put his best foot forward here and make a match out of this. And right now, 3-2. I mean, we're trading racks here right now.
Right.
I mean, this is not easy for either of these players to get through this match, but both of them are going to have to earn this.
Yeah, there's no doubt. Coming off the road can be exhausting. He's young. I think more importantly, walking into this field, he was uber confident yesterday, and there's nothing wrong with being Lukas Fracasso Verner and being uber confident because you need that air of confidence behind your play and your strut, and your swag. However, you can't cut corners when you're playing against these guys because these guys don't care. They don't know who you are,
and they don't care.
They don't care.
They're worried
You're
about
at the
themselves.
table, Ron,
yeah.
You think Doc Bob knows what your name is when he's playing you? You're a ghost. You're a guy sitting in the chair.
That's
just
right.
like everybody else.
That's right.
So you gotta put that shit aside, and you can't cut corners. Which means you have to take this tournament just like you're playing Tony Chohan and who else did he beat last week?
Jeffrey DeLuna.
Jeff DeLuna.
Come on, man.
You got to pretend like you're preparing for that. Whatever it means.
That's
if
right.
It means eating at a certain time or sleeping a certain amount of hours. And he was here late last night, and I don't know if that affected him or not, but it could have. He got back to the casino. We stayed at Twin Rivers, and I got back late. He got back late. He was playing one pocket last night, and I don't know how much sleep he needs, but if he needs more than he got last night, then that means he didn't commit fully to this tournament.
That's right. Totally agree with that. We talked about that a little bit earlier also about, when I'm at these pro events and there's all the world-class players there, you see that they kind of have the same idea of what their timeline's going to be. Okay, my work's done for the day. Get out of here.
Right.
Not stay here till 3 in the morning and wait an extra 5 or 6 hours trying to find another game or something. Like, just get the hell out of there. Go rest. Get your body and your mind back in check, and then come back the next day or however long you have for a wait, and come back with your best foot forward and really give it your all. But
pool players can find a variety of things to do around an empty pool room when they're not playing.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
No, that's 1,000%. Absolutely.
Where just being someplace else would better serve you if you're playing the whole weekend, the entire weekend.
Oh,
right?
yeah. Oh, yeah. Totally agree with that. An old friend and mentor of mine, Mr. Tom D'Alfonso Shorty, if you're out there, what's up, my man? But, he always used to say, if you're really going to try to put your best forward in an event, you go play your match, and then you go do something else. Don't sit there and, socializing and having fun and doing all this. He's like, go somewhere, just relax, let your mind turn off and let your brain repair and use your energy when you need it, and don't go and burn it for nothing. You gotta pick your battles throughout a tournament weekend. I mean, sometimes these events aren't just 1 or 2 days. I mean, sometimes they're 3, 4, 5 days long. I mean, that's going to be a tough cookie to crack. I don't care how old you are or how physically fit you are. I mean, that's tough, especially mentally, and you got to be able to do that over and over and over again. And you really just got to pick and choose when you're going to burn that energy, mentally and physically. So I think Lukas can definitely learn from those things.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, he's not short on talent, that's for sure.
Sure, he really was. He was impressive, in the pool room, off the table. I feel like he just lived in this really quiet space. He just didn't have to say more than he needed to say. He didn't have to be the center of attention. He lived in this really quiet, humble space. He just kind of meandered around the pool room quietly, but when he got on the table, he was fierce.
Oh, yeah.
So focused.
Right, his game spoke loud for him.
Sick.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I miss Shorty. I haven't seen him in a long time.
Yeah, same. And we definitely miss having him around.
He was a great talent.
Oh, yeah. Definitely miss having Tommy around. Rebecca Teese in the chat says, LFV appears to be in the house. Yes, he's here. He is here. He's showed up.
Who?
Just got to kind of maintain here.
Who showed up?
Referring to Lukas here. Oh. A lot of the folks call him LFV.
Oh, LFV. I
That's
keep
right.
forgetting about the new acronym.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're also referring to him as the Connecticut Kid as of late.
Yep.
And he's taken a 4-2 lead here in our Race to 7 semifinals. And I want to remind you guys that if you are able to donate this weekend, keeping pool free, and we're going to give away some cool prizes. Got the autographed Aramith Pro Cup measle balls. We got some pros that you can choose from. The winner's going to get to choose which pro ball they want. Got a couple of gift cards to the Gambler's Closet, some artwork from Kevin Baccio, and also Mr. Tom McGonigal donated one of his books, the Right on Cue from Tom McGonigal. So we're going to do those drawings tomorrow night. So if you are able to donate, it's much appreciated, and that's what's up for grabs. And those are your denominations at the top of your screen right now.
Where are those denominations? Where are you posting?
It's right on the top there.
Oh.
You can actually see it right there also.
Oh, yeah. Oh, so people get to buy tickets.
Yeah, for the giveaways, exactly.
Oh, that's very cool.
Yeah. And Lukas found something a little off with the rack, so Ron's going to try to help him out with that.
So, guys, I'm going to take a minute to expand on that whole opportunity Mike just gave you to donate and win a prize, and go so far as to say that this booth is one of the most impressive spaces I've been in. I've never been in here, and just to get an idea of the type of equipment and dedication to this process, Mike has this booth set up with a lot of equipment, a lot of computers. It's a quiet, soundproof space, and I don't think you get enough recognition, Mike, for the work you've been putting into this sport over the last however many years. When did this start?
About
Ship to Cash.
7, 8 years.
Seven,
like
8
that.
years.
Something like that, yeah.
Guys, what I'm trying to say is we are many, he is one, and the things that he gives us exposure to, we wouldn't have without him. If Mike packs it all in tomorrow and decides he wants to sell sneakers for a living, guess what? The sport we love is going to be a lot more quiet around the New England area. So do me a favor. Take a minute to make a donation. Okay? Whatever your heart desires. But this guy's not living a rich life. He's working for us. He's working for the pool community. He's not doing it to get rich. And trust me, there's no way. He's just trying to make a living. So let's help him. Let's help him stay doing the things that he's doing for us and make it worth his while. Because I know right now, it's been quiet around here. He needs some donation, guys. There's a lot of people I know that are in the pool community make a lot of money. And he doesn't get paid to do this. It's all donations, guys. So show your appreciation. If you're enjoying the stream, if you're enjoying all the work that Mike's been putting into this over the last 7 years and want to continue seeing it, free streaming. There's no membership fees. There's no dues, right?
No, it's free.
So
free stuff.
it's easy to take for granted the things that come to us free in life. But if you want to show your appreciation, it goes a long way. So I, for one, want to see some donations right now. Who's out there? Who's out there that's a fan of pool and Mike DeMarco and Snookers Billiards and the Joss Northeast 9-Ball Tour and Mike Zuglin and Pete Genovese?
Pete, I appreciate it.
If you're a fan, get out here
and
and make a donation, guys. I want to see this guy do well, and I want to see this grow. I want to see you do better and better.
I really appreciate that, Pete. I really do.
Pleasure, buddy.
Really do appreciate that.
Yeah, but listen, I'm speaking to myself. I made a donation yesterday, and I haven't donated to Ship to Cash, and I can't even remember the last time. I get on sometimes and enjoy it, and I think I just take it for granted. I think I just take it for granted
it's always going to be there.
That you're doing great because you're doing all these great things that I think you don't need my help. And so I apologize for that.
No need for that.
I think it's just complacency, and I'm sure a lot of people, not necessarily just pool players, but fans, just get a little complacent too.
Yeah, I think that might be the case.
But I want you to know that I really appreciate you, buddy.
I appreciate you saying that, Pete.
My pleasure, buddy.
I really do.
And the Hall of Fame induction ceremony was this weekend.
Yes, sir.
It's outstanding, this tournament. Do a lot for pool.
Trying, man.
Yep.
Trying my best. And, I want you to know, Pete, that a lot of my motivation comes from the guys and the girls that can't do this anymore, whether they left us or they're not financially able to or they're sick or whatever it is. Those are the guys in my mind, that keep me to continue to do those types of things.
Right.
Like the Tim Perrys and the Nelson Oliveros and, the Mark Richards. I mean, the list goes on and on. Charlie Matarazzo. I mean, I could literally just sit here for too long naming people that I miss that would be at every single thing,
right,
regardless of what it was, just to be part of that community and continue to do those things. And that's why I would go jump into a tournament. I don't hit balls for weeks, and I'm like, I'll go play whatever it is. I don't care what it is.
That's right.
And that's also why I continue to do these types of things, because those people are family to me.
That's right.
And they can't do it, or they would be, and that's big motivation for me. So that's kind of the fuel on the back end of it. All right, Lucas looking like he's found himself here, Pete. Looking like we're going to see 5-2 right now. And I see that he put his hoodie on. He was wearing the jersey.
Is that what he did?
Yeah, he put the hoodie on.
Yeah.
And I think maybe,
he's starting to heat up.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. He's heating up.
He's heating up.
Absolutely.
I tell you, Now that you mention it, a lot of players talk about how cool it was in the promos. I saw a lot of players playing with long sleeve shirts. I, for one, would rather have it cold than hot. So, but the the tables played great all weekend long.
Oh, over here.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But it was a little crispy in there. It was a little cool.
Yeah, last night it got a little cold. I had to ask them to turn the air off, which
Oh,
is it's kind of a rarity sometimes. Sometimes you're like, hey, does this thing go any colder?
Yeah, exactly.
Now we're like, hey, man, can you turn the AC off? It's too cold.
Save some money.
Yeah,
turn
right,
it down.
exactly.
Turn it off.
And we had to do that yesterday. It was definitely getting a little crispy.
I couldn't have the ice cream shortcake last night. It was just too cold for it.
Can you just make it into a milkshake, please?
Take the warm lava cake instead.
Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. I want to take a second, thank some of the folks that were able to donate there. Carl Bard, thank you very much. Rebecca Teese, thank you very much. I appreciate you guys supporting Pool and keeping it free. And meanwhile, Lukas Fracasso Verner just 2 games away. I mean, if he gets to his gear that we all know that he has, and he usually shows it. But if he gets there,
he won't waste any opportunities.
Yeah,
that's
sure. Right.
Yeah.
He's just going to get the job done. He's just going to play perfect and just do it. We all know that he has a perfect game in there, and he can do that at any moment to any player that's sitting in the chair.
That's right.
But right now, it looks like he is finding himself, and he looks a little bit more calm than he was earlier. And when he played Bob, he came off the win against Frankie Hernandez, and I think maybe he didn't recognize it, but I really feel like he was kind of still playing, with the bucket table next door, and he was just kind of fast-paced with Frankie, kind of free-stroking, going through the motions. He goes and plays a guy like Bob, who's putting him in these odd situations, and he was just a little anxious getting into the match, and he was kind of going through the motions and not really putting his best foot forward there. And I think by the end of the match, he was like, oh, man, like I need to take a deep breath and relax a bit and really focus on what I need to do. And
dropping right into there on this 5 right here is a perfect indication of him being in a good space right now.
Oh, yeah.
Against Bob, he missed a couple of really easy shots in the side pocket.
Yeah.
Very uncharacteristic. But
oh, yeah. Ooh. Yeah, he's looking good here. He's okay here.
He stays tight to the rail. He'll have a natural 2 rail shots. But what just happened?
I don't even know what just happened there.
What just happened?
We're going to get to see.
Did we miss him? Was it a miscue?
I don't think it was a miscue. I don't even know how that happened. I mean, he was straight in there, Pete.
Guys, I'm sorry. We take back everything we just said about Lukas being in a perfect place and ready to close this match.
Well, he was in perfect position. What is going on?
Was that our fault? Did we do that?
Oh, no.
Do we have powers in this space? In this booth, do you feel like sometimes you have special powers?
Yes, but I do have one thing that never is going to change. I do not believe in the commentator's curse. I don't believe in it.
You don't?
I don't. And what I say is that it's just very easy to make that the scapegoat. Oh, you missed and you jinxed me because he was saying something. It's like, hey, Ron's going to miscue and dog the 9-ball here. No, he's not. He's just going to shoot it in. And if he misses, blame me. Go ahead. Like, yeah, wow. How about that? Didn't happen. 5-3.
It wouldn't be a bad weapon to be able to wield if it were true.
Hey, if that was the case, I'd be doing a lot better. I'd be taking bets all day.
Yeah. Lucas, how about that gapper for the ring game the other night?
Oh, man.
Before I wheeled my commentators.
Yeah, right. Hey, let's talk about this, boys, real quick. Let's talk about it before we start.
Little meeting in the booth.
Yeah, so whoever wins this, we're going to do something right, right? We're going to take care of the guys, yeah? Okay.
Commentator's curse.
Yeah, I talked about that a lot in the virtual events where they're like, oh no, you got him. I'm like, that doesn't exist. That's not a thing. You can't control that. That's not happening. I say what I'm going to say no matter what the situation.
Right.
I'm not thinking about a result of what I'm saying. Come on.
Of course not.
Yeah.
But it's ironic. The timing sometimes is so weird,
Oh, yeah. Yeah, totally. I mean, but isn't that the excitement that we're looking for? It's like, is he going to get out of here? Wow, he's looking really, oh, no, he dogged.
Oh, no. What happened?
Like right then. It's perfect. Mike Matthew in the chat. I was talking to you earlier, but you weren't here. Yes, semifinal means the match before the final. So
Semi.
Yeah. So whoever loses this ends in third. The winner will go play Bob Medenjin in the finals.
Oh, no.
Oh boy.
No.
The Raymack scratch. Lukas Fracasso Verner getting an added opportunity here.
Yeah. So not what you expect to happen after your opponent miscues or misses an easy shot. You get out. You want to put the nail in you want to make it sting.
Yeah.
And Ron had an opportunity there, but I think he just got a little complacent with that one rail position on the two. That's too bad because he really could have tightened up this match at 5-4 and breaking if he gets out there.
That's right.
And my guess is Lukas is going to take advantage of this opportunity to get to the hill. So I don't see anything else unless that's a funny angle he just got in the 6.
And
it's not ideal.
The irony of the timing there, Pete. Maybe you've got the juice.
Is it me?
It might be you.
Woo! Woo!
Let's see if he can get down on this 7-ball here.
Oh, he fired it in.
Wow, nice shot there.
Maybe a little overcooked, but he's going to be okay if he can just
right up the table
float
here.
This in.
8-ball's going to head to the side pocket.
Oh, he elected to show a little strength in the 2-rail position. A little extra steam on it.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm not shook. I'm still Lukas Fracasso Verner.
Mike Matthew asking a lot of questions here. Doc Bob played Lukas in the hot seat, and he won 9-3, which is why Lukas is in the semifinal here. And, that just put Lukas on the hill. So, it looks like we're going to get a Lukas Fracasso Verner, Dr. Bob Medenjin rematch. But, anything's possible. Anything's possible. We got a champion here, Mr. Ron Casanzio, obviously capable of getting the job done.
Yep. Yeah, you can't ever count out Ron. And we can't count out 2.0 either. When is he coming back to Connecticut? Mike, what are you doing? Where are you? What state are you in? Where are you living? What's going on? What's happening? And when are you coming home? This is incredibly frustrating.
He's actually living in Side Pocket, Florida right now.
Is that right?
Yeah, it's a unique little town. They only have 6-foot pool tables there. So, he's getting his Fargo rate up there right now.
I think they're actually 5.5-foot tables. The new line of tables. They're sponsoring Mike.
Yeah, Mike, we were talking about you earlier, and Lukas missed a shot, and I was asking if you knew why he missed it, and it was he needed less side, more up-down. And I knew you'd get what I meant by that one. That's never going away. All right, a little ticky-tacky here.
There's a lot of things that Mike has said over the last few years that probably won't go away anytime soon.
Knew you'd like that, Mike.
He's got a book of one-liners, this kid.
He wrote the book, actually.
Yeah.
He wrote that book.
He wrote it. He just can't read it. Hey, Mikey.
Hey, those are fighting words. Hey. Let's go. Maybe we need to meet in the middle, boys.
Yeah.
We're going to meet in the middle.
You come up this way, I'll come down that way.
Yeah. All right, Ron fighting for his tournament life here. In any case, he's got a third place locked up, and that's super strong.
I really like to know what kind of speed he's thinking about hitting this. Is he playing a carom? Yeah, he was playing a carom.
Wow.
Yeah, he looked at it too. He looked at it and he hit it.
Nailed it.
He ginned it.
Yeah, that was a great shot there.
Great shot.
What a great shot there, Ron Casanzio. And you know why he is who he is. Just going to take a little walk around the table, look at what he's got available.
Yeah, I was talking to Tom McGonigal earlier and introduced him to Jason Cornelio, who, as you know, is one of my students since he started playing a couple of years ago. And so I told Tom, I introduced him and told him, he's going from a complete novice to a really strong B player in a very short time.
That's
What
right.
would you recommend for a guy like him who just is eager to get better and better, wants to compete, he loves the game, he's fanatical about, he's a consummate practitioner, and he's all in. When of course he's not being a cardiologist, PA.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. And running marathons, by the way, as well. Training for and running marathons. A kid is just unbelievable. So so Tom tells him, fundamentals, right? Fundamentals will get you through the tough times. It's the foundation. You have to have them. Ron Costanzo and Doc Bob, right? Perfect example of how strong fundamentals and swing and a slew of knowledge can keep you playing this game forever.
That's right.
Right?
Yeah, you want to make sure you got a straight barrel on your gun.
That's right.
Because, you can aim perfectly all you want. If it's not going to shoot straight, you're just guessing.
Yep.
All right, Ron Casanzio says, I'm not finished yet, young man.
Yeah.
I'm not finished yet. We got 6-4 now going into our 11th game.
We got a little sweat here. Who's enjoying the sweat, guys? Shout out if you're out there watching this and want to see a 6.5 sweat. Now it's 6.4, right?
I want to see Route 66. I think
do
everybody
too.
does.
But I at least want another sweat. I want Ron Costanzo to run and break and actually get out. Ron hits the balls so good from the break.
I think that means he's going to break and scratch. You said it.
No.
Never that.
The curse.
No way. All right, he's got to look at it.
The Pete Genovese commentator's curse.
Now, I'm not sure who this person is, but I do want to thank Competitive Edge Bowling for your donation. Thank you very much. Competitive Edge Bowling. Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Thanks, guys.
And don't forget, tomorrow night we're going to do the drawing for the prizes for everyone that was able to donate. You'll see your name on that lovely Ship the Cash wheel on the screen. And then we're going to give away some prizes. And I'm looking forward to that. That's always a fun time.
What do you got? Are these tasty little treats?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah, those are good.
Are they good?
Yeah, those are real good.
For the dry mouth?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's perfect.
Dry mouth in you?
Those things are from, let's see, I forget, Japan. That's right. These are from Japan.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's special.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
All right.
Right, here we go.
It must get a little dry in here when you're in here.
Yeah,
10 and 12 hours.
Oh yeah.
Huh?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, God.
Absolutely. Now, Lucas with a nice kick there. What's he going to end up with? A little good fortune.
Get that good. What's Ron going to be left with? Oh, no.
He's not going to be left with much, man. He's stuck right on there.
Really good fortune.
Honestly, I feel like he's kind of got to send it up towards the 3 and reverse it back under like the 7-5. Play the speed to get under there.
Yeah, because he can't go towards the 8, can he?
Maybe he can. Maybe he can hit it thin enough to go inside English and get behind the 8.
How about just cut it in?
What?
Wait.
Oh, boy.
How
about just cut it in?
How about just, maybe I'll just...
Hey, where'd they find these guys to commentate this match? How about that shot?
All right, it was a bad camera view, guys. We didn't see that the ball
I thought those balls were a lot closer than that.
It really did look like he was right on top of it.
What? Ron's like, hey, watch me run, boys.
This is a tricky little shot.
I remember,
he'd have liked to have been a lot closer on this 4 ball.
Oh, yeah.
Now he has to go down to the short rail, and he has to come up, back up. And
I remember when we had the late, great Nelson Oliveira in the room, and Ron Cosanzio was around. I always remember him saying, this guy's tough as nails. You kidding me?
All right.
And I'm like, oh, Nelly, who's this guy? And he's like, are you kidding me? You don't know this guy? This guy's been drilling people since the 60s. You know what I'm saying? He'd say a comment like that.
Yeah.
And that was like, okay, all right, now I know who this guy is.
Yeah.
And since then, unbelievable respect for the guy. He never dies. He doesn't die easy. Come on.
Got the fountain of youth.
Yeah.
And by the way, he hit that Ford agenda. Just hit it just pure.
Oh, yeah.
Just pure. Maybe a little inside English. He just hit it so good.
Let's see if he can navigate nicely here. Wants to go right between the 8 and the 6, and he's looking okay.
Freeze.
And wow. That's pretty much ideal right there. He's got an angle to get away from the rail. How much more you can ask for there?
If he's going to accept a long shot down to the corner pocket, he certainly wants the angle that will hold him towards the side, a long rail, and not go towards the middle of the table, because.
And that's exactly what he's doing there, Pete.
Doing right there. Well, that's okay. That's okay.
Yeah, I think he's okay here.
Yeah.
There's one thing, and this is not a ruse here, but I've seen this shot where the player draws it right into the side pocket.
Of course, if you're
I've
anxious,
seen that happen a
if you're
lot.
Anxious, but
Yeah.
this guy's too solid. He's just going to pinch this just a little bit with a little right English.
You know what
spin
he
out.
says? I'm not doing any of that,
Uh-huh.
boys.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Watch this.
I don't even know what you're talking about, Mike. That's what he's saying.
That's right.
What side pocket?
He is fighting right now.
Oh, boy. He's got to get there. Oh, yeah.
Wow, how about that?
Mike, can you bring up, those comments you can't put on the screen, can you?
No, but I can do something else for you, though.
Give me a pair of glasses. Give me a pair of reading glasses.
No, I have a friend. He's an eye doctor. He's in East Windsor. You can go check him out. There you go. I got you duplicated there.
Oh,
There we
yeah.
go.
There we
now
go.
Now you go. Now you can see all the good
Okay,
stuff.
so now I can read all the good stuff coming in.
Yeah, there you go.
All right.
I want to thank Tommy John Pauly III. I'm not sure if you were the bowling one there, but I do appreciate you supporting the cause. Thank you very much for your donation.
Guys, thank you very much. Mike Mathau says
Thomas Pauly. That's it. I got it right there. Perfect.
Thomas Pauly.
Thomas Pauly. And I don't know who Competitive Edge Bowling is, but whoever you are, I appreciate that. And if you win, we're going to call out Competitive Edge Bowling.
That's right, guys. Sound out. We'd love to know who you are and what your business is and what your affiliation to pool is.
Oh, Warwick, Rhode Island. All right. Thank you very much, Tommy. You're local. You're local, my man. Don't forget, you can always come down and visit on a Wednesday.
Living in Florida right now.
Oh, he's in Florida.
Do you know
Okay.
Mike 2.0?
I don't think he's ever been to Side Pocket, Florida before, but
No.
I hear Mike's considering moving to Buckets, Maryland in the future.
Mike, you looking at properties in Buckets, Maryland?
I hear they got some good deals on real estate over there. What's Ron going to do here?
Oh, that's Dirk. That's my buddy Dirk.
God, Dirk Reedley, thank you very much, my man. I appreciate you.
Competitive Edge Bowling. Dirk's a tremendous bowler.
Maybe he's heard of Tim Cornelio.
He has.
I bet you he has.
Oh yeah, they knew each other in bowling far before Tim and I were friends in bowling. Yeah.
What are we doing here? It looks like he pushed out to something that doesn't look very nice here. This is tough. Yeah, Tommy John Pauly in the chat there. Yeah, if you're in Rhode Island the next 2 weeks, you can come visit here any Wednesday. And we got the Wednesday night action 9-ball tournament. You can come down and hang. You might even get a chance to play against a guy like Lukas Fracasso Verner. He's here most weeks on the Wednesday. And and you can come have a good time. Mike Matthew in the chat actually looking at a rental property in Bet Something, Idaho. I like that. I like that a lot.
What did he say that?
Oh, boy, I love it. I love it. Yeah, Tommy, come visit, man. Doors open at 4 o'clock on Wednesday, and you can get into practice or action for a couple hours. We start at 6. Oh, that's beautiful.
That is beautiful. Meanwhile, Ron missed the 2-rail kick on the 2, and
I mean, really just got to focus on these last couple of particulars, the 5, 6, 7, really.
Just got to get across lane good on the 6, and
he's got a decent angle here. I think he wanted to come a little further over, but I think he's still okay. You know, looking at it from this view here, it does look like he doesn't have enough.
No, he doesn't at all. That's why he's looking at the combo.
Yeah, things can get tricky.
That was not the plan. I know it for a fact.
And I know this looks close, but the 6 maybe goes by there. He's trying to get around it, and it's going to bite him.
Yep.
It's going to bite him. So, I mean, in this position, Pete, he's got to go for the cross-side bank and leave the cue ball right there.
There's no doubt about it.
Has
no
to.
doubt. Oh, it's cutting in. Oh, it's cutting in?
No, I think he is going with the bank, maybe. Oh, no, there we go. 1, 2.
He's going to be on the 50-yard line. No shot.
Yeah, that I think was a mental lapse because I knew he knew he was making the ball, but he wasn't so concerned with that cue ball as much as I think he needed to be.
Yeah.
Was tricky. Got to get there. Got to get there.
Oh, no.
And he's going to hit the window. I don't think he's got the whole ball here, but he does have a piece of it at least. You can see right there. He's got enough to cut it. I mean, ideally, he'd want to shoot it to the top right corner, for comfort, but I mean, he's got a piece of it here.
I don't think he's measuring the kick.
He just doesn't like hitting it straight on there. I mean, the kick, maybe he's going to split him, try to separate him 7 uptown and cue ball downtown. You know, he might be trying something in that way.
Just hoping to catch that a little differently across the face, maybe, and get the cue ball down table.
Yeah, I think he wanted to hit the bottom side of it like he did, but I think he wanted to split and let the cue ball drift downtown. But right now, folks, it's looking like Lukas Fracasso Verner is going to take this match here and get himself into the finals. Don't forget, we're going to do the Joss Q raffle right now. Right as soon as this is over, you're going to see on that table right over there, top left of your screen, you're going to see Mike Zuglin and the boys doing the raffle. There you go. Congratulations, Ron Casanzio, 3rd place finish. Also, Vincent Boravage coming in 4th. And now we're going to see Lukas Fracasso Verner take another swing at the undefeated Dr. Bob Medenchen true double elimination format. So Lukas has got to beat him a race to 9 and then a race to 7. So he's got his work cut out for him. Pete Genovese, thank you very much for joining me. I had a great time with you.
I really appreciate it, Mike. And guys, all jokes aside, I love Mike Mathau. Come home soon, buddy. You got action. Everybody that donated to the cause, please continued support. Speak about it